Welcome back everybody. Welcome to the Relationship Theory. Name is Zay. We're gonna get into long distance relationships today. This is gonna be the RT vlog number 26, long distance relationships. First off, I'm gonna shoot right into it. I'm for long distance relationships. There's just a couple of things that need to be handled, that need to be taken care of when it comes to either entering into one or being a part of one. And it has nothing to do with the other person. It has everything to do with who you are. The very, very first and most obvious thing about them is you cannot physically always have your partner with you. But this challenge must be handled in a way that satisfies that requirement, say. And I want to come on today and talk about what that challenge is and how do you satisfy it outside of what would normally be in a relationship that didn't have any distance. One of the things that you must take care of when it comes to yourself is your perception, your perspective, and your outlook on the relationship that you have and who your partner is. If you can take care of this really well, it will give you enough peace in order for you to go ahead and push on through your life, do the things that you need to, and eventually you'll meet your partner. Maybe you guys can coordinate something, maybe you guys can pick out a day you can go travel somewhere, pick a country, and then just like pay tickets separately and then just be there around the same time. There's a lot of communication that has to be involved in order to coordinate things properly so that you guys can still meet up, right? One of the challenges is when you guys meet up. This is the thing that people need to take care of the most when it comes to long distance. You have to take care of who you see that person as after you leave them, because normally in a relationship where you're face to face with somebody, what's typically happening is you guys are giving each other and taking from each other. You guys are giving energy and observing things, and you have enough time to play with concepts and to give them to each other and see how you guys interact most of the time. When you are long distance, that amount of time that you get to play with things together is reduced magnificently. What is so necessary is when you meet them in person, remember the person that you left. Because no matter how much communication you guys have afterward from a distance, if you don't remember who they were when you first met them or that time when you guys like actually met, you're going to miss something. You're going to miss something because long distance communication doesn't satisfy that experience that you have with somebody when you're face to face. What's really happening is every 3 months, if you guys meet every 3 months, what you need to be doing is remembering who you last met 3 months ago until you meet each other again. And that whole time in between, you guys are talking with each other and communicating and laughing and sharing things. That is what you should not mix together with your experience of a person face to face, because those are two different entities. Yes, they have the same name. Their name might be Bianca, their name might be Ashley, their name might be Mark, might be Jeremy, but the person that you're talking to over the phone is not the same person that you're talking to face to face. It's not the same person when you guys are at an amusement park. It's not the same person that you met at the movies. It's not the same person that you go and order things at a restaurant with. It's not the same person that you meet in the supermarket. Yes, you were with Jeremy in all those 4 places. Yes, you were with Bianca in all those 4 places. Each of those places they bring out an experience of somebody, and long distance is just another experience that you're having with somebody. So do you see where I'm getting at here? What you need to maintain is the number of experiences that you have with somebody, because that is going to slowly highlight the entire being of the person that you're with. it's something you cannot rush. So long distance really helps with the patience of your inner being. It really does, because it teaches you the patience that isn't so readily available to somebody that you see face to face. And it's honestly, sometimes it is the face to face and the ease of it that actually causes problems too, because now you expect certain things and you miss pieces of communication and expression that you otherwise wouldn't have missed in long distance. Because you always want to make sure you're covering every angle if you're on the phone, because you know that you can't see each other. So you're going to use as many words as possible to draw out that picture that you see, or that picture that you want the other person to see. And face to face, you forego that completely. You don't go, all right, well, hey, we're face to face, but let me make sure that they still see every part of me. We don't do that, because we think that if they're looking at us with their eyes, that must mean that they can see all of me. But the challenge face to face is still, yet and again, the ability to draw yourself out, to draw the image of the person that you are to the other person. So long distance tests your ability to draw yourself out in the small window of opportunity that you have with them. So this is why I'm with long distance relationships. I was in one myself. I don't mind it. It's not a problem. The only problem is with other people and the way that they engage in their long distance relationships. They don't know where the buck stops and where the buck goes. The buck stops at the last time you meet somebody, because you only get to experience them one way, just one window. You want to imagine that when you're talking to somebody, the way that you're talking to them, the how, everything that you see, everything that you hear, everything that you feel, you want to take all of that into account, and you want to put that into one picture. Imagine it like in a window outside an apartment. That's what you want to picture. If you're on a phone call, that's just one window through which you can see somebody. You're face to face, that's just one other window through which you can see somebody. Are you guys on the subway? Are you traveling? Are you in the middle of traveling? Are you on the airport? Are you on a boat? Are you at a party? Those are all just windows. So long distance, that's what it challenges. It just challenges your ability to maintain the idea that face to face you are still just a window through which you can see someone and through which someone can see you. And it's the endeavor to make sure that whether or not you can see me face to face, this is who I am. And I want this person that you see to be what you have. This is the person I want you to experience. Hey, that's episode number 26, long distance relationships. This one was pretty fun. But anyway, go ahead and send that email to therelationshiptheory@gmail.com if you want to send any questions. If I'm going to handle dating stuff, I do handle the life stuff, the romance, the inner man, inner person kind of stuff. I just love talking about this stuff. Other than that, hey guys, I will catch you later.